Welcome to Raider Talks. I am Art Navarrete. Before we get started, hit that subscribe button down below for Raider content all season long. Right now, I do not have Nick with me, who is usually with me all the time, my partner, my co-host. We will not be able to get our full post-game, full game recap until after Christmas, but I kind of just want to talk about this game briefly and talk about the performance of Derek Carr. Derek Carr goes out, throws 3 interceptions, one crucial one at the end of the game, and I just want to know how you guys feel about him being the Raider quarterback of the future. Do you think he is the future of the Raiders, or do you think we should be done with him? I thought the performance today from him kind of showed me that he should not be the quarterback of the future, and that the Raiders need to move on and get a good veteran to try to win the Super Bowl in Allegiant Stadium next year. And at the very least, you need to draft a quarterback. But I think they need to move on from Carr. He threw 3 picks today in a big game, only scored 10. And I get it, it's a cold game, but he missed a lot of throws, inaccurate, and we scored 0 in the second half of this football game. First pick, the one to Foster Moreau. Foster, turned his head late, kind of bobbled it. I mean, you could say it's his fault. You could say it's Carr's fault, but that's kind of on both of them. Second one, trying to throw it to Renfro, threw it behind him. Ended up being a pick off a tip. And the last one was the terrible one. 45 seconds left. We had 3 timeouts still. Had a lot of time to go down the field to get a field goal to tie it or get a touchdown. And he throws a huge pick. Terrible throw. He just needed to lead him down the middle of the field, but threw it behind him. Ended up in a pick. In the clutch moment, he couldn't get it done. A lot of people are going to, blame the defense for giving up the last second touchdown and giving up 10 in the fourth, but they only gave up 13 today. The Raiders had 10 at half. All they need to do is get 3 points and they go to overtime. All they need to do is get 6 points and they move on and win that football game. A couple field goals and we win that thing. But, the Raiders lose 13-10. I just want to know how you guys feel about DC being the quarterback. And me, I'm not a Derek Carr hater, not a Derek Carr lover. I root for him every Sunday. He's a Raider quarterback, and I'm rooting for him hard. But when he puts up performances like this, it's pretty disappointing. And it seems like he does this a lot in the big moments, in the huge moments when we really, really need it. There's a game we really, really needed, and he didn't get the job done. And this one hurt my feelings. It hurt a lot of Raider fans' feelings. And now we're going to have a little bit of a bittersweet Christmas. Raiders kind of out of it. Need a miracle of miracles to happen to get into the playoffs. Now pretty much all we can look forward to is beating the 49ers. We got to beat them. Got to get the bragging rights there. But next year, I think I want the Raiders to move on from Derek Carr for sure, 100%. And I think, they can be really successful. I like what I see from Josh McDaniels at times. And I think with a different quarterback, with a veteran quarterback like Tom Brady or Aaron Rodgers, those guys will thrive, especially with the key pieces we have in Devontae, Darren Waller, Hunter Renfro, and you can even bring back a guy in, Mac Hollins and Josh Jacobs if you bring him back. He has all this talent around him, Derek Carr, and it seems like he's not able to get it done. And in the past, you say he doesn't have a number 1 wide receiver, but this year he has. He does have a number 1 wide receiver, and he still can't get the job done. But I think you bring in a guy like Aaron Rodgers, Tom Brady. Tom Brady will be a 1-year, 2-year guy. You can be able to draft a quarterback, and he'll be able to learn under Brady. And he'll give us 1 or 2 really good years where we're going to make the playoffs and be title contenders. Or you can go out and try to get a guy like Aaron Rodgers, who you're going to have for probably 4 to 5 years, and he'll have us in the playoffs for, 4-5 seasons in a row and have us in contention all the time. Especially with a Josh McDaniels offense that I think can be really good. I know it looks bad at sometimes, but Carr does miss a lot of throws. Carr is the reason why this offense looks bad at times, and he makes the play calling look bad. But I think the Raiders need to move on, and he just hasn't got the job done. I like Carr as a person, like Carr as a man. I root for him all the time, but just not getting the job done. I want to know how you guys feel about it. We'll see you guys next time, and go Raiders.